Hello, I am the Rev Katherine, minister at Sylvan United Church in Camp Pringle. And I'm standing here beside the road today because I'm standing next to our signboard at Sylvan United Church, which up until last night proudly had the signs, Black Lives Matter. This morning, we discovered this. So we woke up this morning and found that somebody had erased our sign that said Black Lives Matter and instead put this. Now, I have no trouble with the sentiment, God is here. God is here. God was here. God will always be here. God is the one in whom we live and move and have our being. But God would never, ever erase another person to put God's self there. God's message has been clear and consistent through the prophets, through Jesus, who is the person who I understand God to be. God's message has been consistent to stand up for the vulnerable, to take care of the oppressed, to stand for justice, to look after the weakest. And so I think God is in the Black Lives Matter because that is God's dream for fullness. God is not cake. God is not if one group gets some, another group doesn't get any. That's not God's ways. Those are our ways. God's love is abundant. God's presence is for all. And so it really disturbs me that someone would take down our commitment to anti-racism and replace it with this false understanding of God. That is not whom I understand God to be. I'm grateful they left the rainbow. That's really kind of you. But if you are the person who did this, if you are the person who is so hurting and feels so vulnerable that you need to erase a whole group of people and their suffering and their discrimination, then come and talk to me, because God is so much bigger than that. I'm serious. Send a message, put it on the YouTube channel, reach out through the church Facebook, the website, and just come and talk to me about how God is so much bigger than taking down somebody. My friends, God is here, and we will maintain our commitment to work toward anti-racism, to recognizing privilege, to acknowledging the power that we have and the need to get out of the way when it's necessary so other voices can be heard. My heart broke when I saw this. Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I do not want people to think that this is our understanding of God, that God would erase somebody else. God is here, and hopefully God will be here in the healing. Thanks be to God. Amen.